everyone, it's Karen once again. Sorry right here, I was recording while I started recording, but it doesn't matter. I was gonna record, I hope you like it. But I'm back once again. Happy Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow, or today if you're watching it on tomorrow. And you know celebrate Thanksgiving, or if you're watching after Thanksgiving, or before Thanksgiving, we have a great day. We're playing Stanley Parable, which is Deluxe, because I'm not playing it in a long freaking time. Or, that's right, it came out. I've not played it in a long time. So we're going to play it again because I've been lacking in my recording. Yep, crows. Davy, Redden. Come on, load. Alright, what time is it? It is 4:06 p.m. I guess. I guess you're right. You might not even know each other. Like, yeah, I guess you are. That's all I'm gonna say. So he's like, who hasn't? Just what I do. Like a day job. And now the job is over. No more info for me to gather. I've collected all that. Okay. I know my name. You're right. To be honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. Well, I have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. I guess you're right. Kinda. Well, bye. Oh. Ooh, secret. I didn't find them. Well, I guess goodbye, voice. I guess, text. Big name, right. So I got a lot more endings to get. There's a lot more endings to get in this game, but I'm not sure which ones I have not found yet.
This is the...
Yeah, if y'all know. Alright. So.
All of his co-workers had gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh. Alright, let's keep going. There's Bucket.
Where are we going today? The Bucket asked. Stanley just
Find out.
smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
You know, all those stuff, just watch their videos. They're all pretty bad, but they give you more context. Well, watch Mark-Pride's video. Mark-Pride did an entire playthrough of it.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Simply is.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Alright. I think there's one
Never mind.
thing
The bucket was
I
wrong.
haven't done with the
Stanley
bucket.
took the door on his left.
Actually, not have done with the bucket. But we're gonna go
No,
Said the
this
bucket.
way
don't
because
go to the meeting room.
There's a
Go
secret
somewhere else.
over
The
here.
cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
then you go to the event, but also there's something over here. There is a... Where is it? Do I get it? Well, there's a Stanley over here. Maybe I already got it. It's been a while since I last played, so I guess we're going to the event. Whee! And this is interesting. Here's what it is. Now this is kind of creepy. All these cassettes. Let's play. See what happens.
Okay, this is day number 295. Take number... I don't even know. I've lost track.
It's a narrator. Narrator sound system.
Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket,
Just a joke.
the less sense anything
This is a joke about
makes.
Bucket.
The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour
I could
with the
monetize it.
bucket. This is my golden ticket.
It's just so
But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back.
It's got out.
Even now, I don't know who might be trying to... What's that? Who's there?
Loud. Very loud. You know what that is? I was listening earlier. Creepy. Just real quick. There you go. So yeah,
All of his co-workers were gone.
kinda strange.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
No,
sent
that's
a
no
memo.
no. Alright, so this time we're not gonna have to bucket with us. Bucket is kind of I don't trust it anymore. I don't trust it. Yeah, I don't trust the bucket. We're gonna go. Yeah, there's anything I can get.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Why, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So I think
Until he
I
detoured through the maintenance section,
took the
walked
elevator.
straight ahead to the opposite door,
Pretty sure it
and
did.
got back on track.
go back. I think it's locked. Alright. We will do. Can I go around? Maybe. Can you go around? Nope, door's unlocked. Gosh dang it. Okay, well, we'll just do something, I guess. Whoa, this is different. Trust the completionist instinct. Ah, it's talking about Stanley. This is new. I didn't know about this. Agenda. I just bought one ways in front there. Pictures. Okay, so one of the boss's bathroom then. So we get that one. Play with 4 and 6. We can do it red room. Okay, so inside. Oh, this is one. So you can see was a bit larger in multiple boxes. Stairs. Some new stairs. Both red and blue. Okay. So, access plan improves 1 point to allow ease. Bridge. Remains from warehouse floor. Okay. That's the bridge, I'm pretty sure that's what I'm talking about. So, I guess we'll go to the stairs. We'll go down the stairs then. In the closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
It was
So
downstairs.
into a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Red room. There it is. Stanley.
You're getting close now, Stanley.
wanna
You've
get-
nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them.
You're right.
And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
Figure in I like it. I don't Stanley still though. Let me just loop.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Do a loop, I
He
guess.
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his...
So, we're gonna go back to the beginning. Honestly, we do that without. Actually, let's do it without bucket. Well, no, I can do it again. I can just.
All of his
So,
co-workers were gone.
this
What did it
time,
mean? Stanley decided to
We're
go
gonna
to
see
the
if I can
meeting.
see if I can
Perhaps
remember
he had simply missed a memo.
I do it. I think if I get to red and blue doors, I can't remember how to do that. I don't think we guide. So I think I can go.
When
If I find them all
Stanley
the
came
time.
to a set of two
We've got to find
open
them
doors,
the whole
this was
time.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. Wait, that's
Stanley
the
was so bad at
remains.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Oh, it's great too. So there were remains we're talking about. Beautiful. Those. I almost went off that time. Oh, see remains. What's this?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
I'm gonna jump
but
off
the
here.
fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
I'd forget.
Really?
Yep.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Yeah, here we are.
Let me prove it. Let me
Let us-
prove that I'm on your side. And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly.
Stiggly
Savor
Wiggly.
this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This
Sure
is
is.
doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the
Stanley.
most trivial achievements, you've insisted
Stiggly
that a
Wiggly.
job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Fair enough. Okay, so being the game in, and this is a secret ending, which I was supposed to. So I'll go back to where I was supposed to be looping. I just noticed this, but this is actually a new thing.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put
It's a wall
pause
here.
on things. It's those figurines, those figlets. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but would you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
Whoa.
I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines.
Alright,
Just
memory
one
zone.
more time.
Into the memory zone. Now I remember when Stanley found the collectibles. The memory zone. In we go. Nothing new. Ninth Ward, yep, nothing new it looks like. Good times, yeah. It's locked. This is over here. Might be new. Or maybe not, I'm not sure. Downstairs, the basement. Oh, the first one.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find.
6.
Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent.
Creepy.
We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
You can still grab it. Ooh. 1-6. He was lying to me. He's the one in the boss's office.
And here was a second Stan Marine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them. There are 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Alright, let's go get number 8. Boss's office.
Okay, let's do a little
The
quiz.
warehouse.
Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
I'm gonna go to the boss's... I'm gonna warehouse, because I know I found warehouse. Boss house might be something else, so I can get back here. And do that. I found it over here, yeah.
No. The warehouse was the 4th place you
Oh.
found a Figanley, not the 3rd.
Well, okay.
Well, I guess perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If the warehouse feels like the third place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments?
Let me go back, because I'm... What was that? Oh! Okay, so I get back.
Let's see. What came next?
I don't remember
Oh
this.
yes, we found a figure in this pink room. Oh well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
False memories. Real thing. Here's one of those stairs.
This was the fifth maze
Oh, that in?
and this one was really something special. It was under the stairs. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion.
Oh.
Enjoy.
Oh gosh. Movie Maker like 2013, 2012. This is funny. This is like, I remember really like this, right? I remember these kinds of videos. They were so just nostalgic at this point. These videos. 7, I think, to 10. Gosh. It's old. What do I remember?
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Yeah, I can go this way. Alright, I can go this way. So left, I guess. So I found another one, the last one.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind,
just happened.
perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
12 was
Who
16.
can truly say
It was like
how the mind
double.
works? All I
Double.
know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I have a choice. No blue. Oh, never mind. I have a choice. Present.
And then
Whoa.
there was no more.
Trippy.
Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing
Yeah.
left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye,
Present.
memory zone.
Alright then. Interesting. So anyway, I guess we won't do that.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on.
What?
Stop the loading screen.
Whoa.
Isn't there some way we can stay here,
Oh,
keep
God.
enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
No red door this time. I like red. I like blue.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going, I want more.
This is kind of weird.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, I love that video.
There's a pink room, which just doesn't exist. It's a memory zone.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
Warehouse?
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any
They're
kind of
gonna fall. I
reward
want
for
to
finding all
fall.
of these, it really would have
They
muted
can't.
the
They
intrinsic
can't. There's
joy
no
of
reward.
collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Yeah, let's keep going. This is kind of weird. We can get triple. Why don't you just go to Boss's office? See if there's anything over here. Okay, that's blocked off. Don't black that one. That's a normal memory zone. Back to the bathroom.
This is our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too.
We'll have to
The
get...
past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going.
No.
What else is there? What came before this?
This is getting kind of weird. Jump circle. Everybody's will jump.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember.
I get jump scared. Jump right here? No.
I did say look how much fun it was. I want more.
More jumps. If there's anything for the net, but one yellow jumps.
Oh yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
I like going right. Okay, but leave that place. My office.
And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
No.
There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Black screen.
Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions, he would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely?
Maybe.
Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes. I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling this story so very much. Okay. Here we go.
I'm gonna fall in this.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, it's the end. That's the ending. I mean, it's not. A fall in this. Yeah, it changes.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Still, I got the bucket. I still don't trust it.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Let's see what happens if I follow him.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Back to normal.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Isn't in the bathroom. Because the boss says go. The boss says goes. Bosses suffered losses. That's when the boss does. That's what the boss shows. Okay. I can't talk right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Stepping into the manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from
46
him.
maybe?
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
I had him just...
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have guessed critically by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad. Stanley happened to input the
Zooming changes.
by sheer uneasy. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh my goodness, when we went through the mute tower.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Lights.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have to
Hi.
find out?
See him. See him going crazy. Lights. Camera.
Now the
Action.
monitors jumped to life.
That's like-
Their true nature revealed.
Empty
Each bore the number
observation
of an
protocol.
employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images.
Stanley's not liking this.
One of them, eternally haunted in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Played 528, so no, it's him. That's the stairwell up employee. Yeah, employee was the stairwell.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept
That
him
one's
blindly?
a little more. Play pirate, I can't find him. 16 employees though.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire
You too.
life utterly blind
We
to
got
the
to make
world?
something else. A little spicy.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the control.
Anything now?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
This isn't anything new. You can give me in. There is two things to do with bucket though. But for now, we're gonna try to stop it. We're gonna. Here's the end of the video. 28-minute video. Wait, epilogue. This first before we end the video, for sure. Epilogue. This is after the game ends. Many, many years later. This is after the canyoning, which I leave. This is after the skip button ending. That lobster. What's that? Wood fire. Can't work on that fire. Haven't been shot though. That bunny? What is that? This is a monitor. Super Mario. It's something. It's also. See this one? Face down, check her eyes. This is really real. Just continue on. You see that like white and kind of yellowish thing moving around. Memory zone. Ooh, what's this? Memory zone. Living memory, same purple too. The something blank. What's this? Who can names blog reveal same purple too? Like so many. What? Oh, sorry, I don't want to read all of it. It's just the reason I say what is because they didn't like the Stanley memes. You can pause it here and read it, or you can maybe put it online. Magazine. Hit pause press. This cat dog friendship will last forever. Yeah, right. No friendship lasts forever. That's in my opinion. Oh, buttons. Jim. Name buttons.
Jim. 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 Jim.
Jim. State Parable developers, no more spin-offs, no more sequels. The State Parable launched Master System 2015 because they plan to build the property into its entire franchise, but it's disastrous, critical, and commercial reception to State Parable 2 has promoted the developers to rethink their ambitions and allowing press as they wish today. It's clear that more State Parable is not future fans want. Read the press release. We saw that we have vision for the series that players would be excited about. Yet it turns out this could not have been farther from the truth. Press release goes on promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop assaulting fans with our reckless and insulting creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. More name buttons. Jim.
Jim.
One over here. Marshy.
Jim. Stanley. Jim. Stanley.
That's kinda cool. Stanley. I am Stanley now. No longer Jim. Now Stanley. More Stanley means. Yay. Collect them all. 26 out of 6. That doesn't make any math sense, but okay. 26 sixths. Ooh. Okay. I found him! Nice to see you too, bud. How you doing? Let's tell us so that there will never be a Stanley Parable game. The oversaid presented integrity of the franchise? What nonsense. Stanley Parable is not sacred. We not even protect it. Screw the legacy, excuse me. You can't make Stanley Parable game until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the and back. If people hate it, who cares? You see, that was never his problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make a mistake. Don't continue the legacy. Let it burn. Not hard, in fact. Let me show you. Together, we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. It's simple. All we do is change this number in the game's title screen. We also need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy, like... Let's do it again. Go ahead, check out my random words together, make a new title for our game. Okay. We go with the Stanley Parable 3. Dreams of... Apple Stapler. No, Dreams of... Yeah, Stapler. Confirm. Stanley Parable 3, Dreams of Stapler. It's absurd, I love it. Every time we start the game, we'll advance the number of scope by 1 when picking a subtitle. That way the Stanley Parable will never end. Nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. And more content to like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content like Call of Duty. Cycle again and again and again with new title screen. What do you say? Should we go for this plan? I like it. We have to say it well. Let's do it! Good, that's a read. New sequel every time you start the game. You know what? To put faith in the idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm not the narrator never found a way to give you the book an achievement, did he? Of course not. I would expect him to know how. Don't bother me. Let's fix it. Right there. Achievement machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. Let's together. And keep this train rolling. Cyber can't end. It cannot end. It can only spiral on itself forever. Let's keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. So one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. 4:43. Confirm. So I'll take a play visual. Confirm. Thank you. Please enjoy Stanley Parable. Car? What? Well, let's get that achievement real quick. Settings, maybe. Everything's good. Well, let's get the broken achievement real quick if we can.
This is the...
This is...
All of his co-workers
What I
were
thought.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. Again, not getting the bucket. New content. New content. Even more new content. Stanley Parable 3, James the Stapler. Yeah, just do it here. I'm getting that burger achievement.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one
Stanley
step
Parable
even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Should be 4, actually. Alright, let's get the burger achievements. I need them here for the
Yes, you
achievement.
see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
I don't want new bucket, I just want to go get the achievement. Well, actually, I want to get Stanley, of course. This is, please no screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
We'll go with this one this time. See if I can get
You know,
it.
sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Yay, Get Well Someday.
Well Someday it is.
Good.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
Alright, let's get achievement. It just works.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it,
We got
the
it.
achievement will be given.
Just hear it.
As you
Please
can
know it.
see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait, what in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement?
Sure did.
Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a
That's what you
second
think.
ago. Who fixed it? Oh, God. Composure? Composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable... Alright, have you seen everything you wanted to?
Test.
Ready to move on now?
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of weird. That's trippy. Like, though. Please no screenshots.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Screenshot. This is nothing, I believe.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right?
Gym
It's
button still.
Sort of... Okay, never mind.
Stanley
Hold on.
Reigns.
Let me do a different
Again?
arrangement.
Why are you done?
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
It's even worse.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This
That's
isn't a
stupid.
coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy
Sounds
creating
cool.
gags, but they don't add up to anything.
This is different, I think.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2.
3.
Let me see if I can whip something up. Alright, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Move me out, and... Yep, 3 Genius Stapler. Wow. For this time... Well, now for this time, I'm ending the video there, so I guess I'll see you all next time, and again, happy Thanksgiving, have a good day, and goodbye. Bye.